Hi guys, welcome to your library at home. Tonight we're going to be doing a class on creative lettering. I don't know if anybody's watching yet. If you are, go ahead and comment, say hello. Let me know you're watching. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'm going to show you a couple things that I've been working on. Sorry, gotta reach over here. Here's a few words that we're going to practice on tonight. I was working on my hellos because everybody likes to say hello in a fun way. More hellos. Do you guys see the different kind of block prints that are on there? And this fun little creative lettering that's on there. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Hi, Isela. Thanks for watching. We're going to do creative lettering tonight. So grab yourself some paper and a marker and we'll be ready to go. I think it is probably just about 7 o'clock. So we're actually going to get started. So, hi guys. Welcome to your library at home. Thanks for joining. Feel free to comment and let me know if you're here. Also, let me know if you have any questions while I'm talking about this. So tonight we're going to do creative lettering. And notice it's not all calligraphy. So we're going to do something a little bit different than just calligraphy. What I want to talk to you guys about are just some basic supplies. So you don't need anything fancy to get started with creative lettering. I'm literally using my Crayola markers. Both bold and thin. The other thing that is very helpful is a pencil. You don't have Crayola markers, you can use a pencil. The higher the number on the pencil, the fatter the lead. Hi, Melissa. The fatter the lead on the tip of the pencil. If you use your pencil right, you could actually get thick and thin lines with pencils. Plain old Sharpie works great. I like to use Sharpies for my block printing. Super important, we're going to use this tonight, is a really fine point pen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is going to be our tool for faux calligraphy, which is what we're going to go over. So those are the pencils and pens that we're going to use tonight. I did want to share with you guys, and I'll show you how these work later, but as I was cleaning out my pens and practicing different lettering, I noticed that highlighters, I don't know if you can see this, but the tip on the highlighter is, oh, I left my calligraphy pen upstairs. Very, very, very similar. Hi, Angie. Similar to the tip on a calligraphy pen. So when I was going through my stuff, I found all these fun color highlighters. So gives you a different look, and we'll talk about those later, but these, very inexpensive. Got them at the dollar store. Great for creative lettering. So for those of you guys that just popped in, this is what we're going to be working on tonight, creative lettering. So grab yourself, if you want to draw along with me, I'm going to go with my black Crayola. My favorite paper to practice on is, believe it or not, I'm not sure whose this is. Oh, Luca's old spiral notebook. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the lines in here, oh, it's so weird because this is backwards, sorry. But the lines in here are perfect for practicing. Okay, oh yeah, glare. There you go. So, plain old spiral notebook is perfect. However, if you don't have, or if you guys like, you could use just regular grid paper right here. I don't like grid paper because I don't like to have to count all the squares, but you might like it. Funny that I happened to find an old manuscript, what kids use to learn cursive. This is great because it's got the dotted lines and the lines are a little thicker. If you have laying around tracing paper, plain old copy paper. I also like to get myself, this is a folder that I use just to put in between my paper, because when you use Sharpie, if you're using just notebook paper, it will bleed through. So those are the supplies that we're using. First thing I wanted to talk about was the difference between calligraphy and cursive. So most people think that calligraphy is cursive, but it's actually really not. Calligraphy, when you write cursive, and I'm going to have you guys do a little drill, I'll show you. When you do cursive, all your letters tend to touch each other, and when you do calligraphy, they tend to not. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to do some basic practice skills for calligraphy. There's some strokes. There's about 8 strokes that I'll show you how to do, and then this will help you completely learn how to do this creative handwriting. Hi, Natalie. I personally like this class because it's called creative handwriting, not calligraphy, because I have to get very creative with my handwriting because I don't have really great script handwriting. So we'll talk about faux calligraphy in a minute, but literally, if you can master these basic skills, these drills that I'm going to show you, I'm going to try something different, you guys, and I'm going to show you this on my iPad. So if anybody's watching and you notice that you have a glare, you can't see it, if you could comment. I don't know if I said hi, but hi, Beth. It's good to see you again. Okay, so basic calligraphy skills is a series of strokes. Hi, Emmy. Upward strokes and downward strokes, curves and loops, and we'll talk about all that in a minute, but I want you guys to watch this, mostly because I'm excited to see if this works, because I don't think it would be very fun if you had to watch me do all these. So I'm going to hold this up. Can you guys see that? If you're watching, is there a glare? Oh, because there's a glare for me, so I don't know if this is going to work. But as you can see, I'm doing overturn strokes. I'm going to do an underturn stroke. And that's just basically, those are like your U's. Compound curve, that's how you make your M's and your N's. Ovals. And if you notice how I'm lifting up my pen a lot, and we'll talk about that in a minute. We've got some big loops, and then some little loops. Kind of a glare. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so I think what I have to do, you guys, is turn this down. And I think you could probably see it better. Is that better? Can you see now? Okay, so now I'm connecting on my loops. So those are the basic drills, like I said. Upward strokes, downward strokes. I'll show you guys on here. You want to start out by doing this, okay? Upward stroke. I'm not going to go through all of them. We'll post the videos afterwards if you guys want. But obviously an upward stroke, if you guys can see the tip of my marker, it's got a cone shape. It's pointy on the end. So it's really important when you use your markers that your pressure is going to determine thick or thin. So an upward stroke is just a stroke that's curved up like that. And I'm not putting very much pressure. I'm also kind of rotating. You'll see me rotate the pen a lot. That's so that the tip doesn't get, for lack of better terminology, smushed. So there's my upward stroke. Downward stroke. And I won't go over all these. Like I said, if you guys want, we can put the video in the comments and you can watch them later. Downward stroke. So my upward stroke, I went up on a curve. My downward stroke, I'm going to go down on a slant. And you see the difference? Now this is all just from my Crayola. There's my downward stroke, okay? And then you have an upward curve, which actually this is really fun. So you go light and then you push really hard on your way up. And you see I'm kind of rotating it, and I'm actually using my wrist more so than my hand to make this motion. Okay, then downward, same thing. So if you can see, that's how you make your N's and your M's. You can see my tip is getting a little smushed because I didn't turn. Okay, so there's the downward curve. So if you guys really quickly, I think you could probably maybe hopefully see this better now. Oops, I was trying to get rid of the comments. Okay, can you see that now? So those are the strokes that I was just telling you about. Upward, downward, overturn. Okay. Hi, Maureen. Okay, so we can show these to you later in the comments, but those are the basic strokes that you need to do calligraphy or pretty script writing. And with that, I'm going to show you. Okay, so now we have glare again. So this isn't actually working very well. I can't tell if you have glare. Can you guys tell if you have glare? All right, we'll move on. We'll move on from the iPad. So we've got videos later if you want to watch. So what I want to show you guys really quickly, and I'm not going to go through all of it, but those are the basic strokes. Like I said, you can watch the video afterwards and you can see those. But if you do cursive, I'm just going to write hello. Okay, there's my hello. So now if I want to do calligraphy, I'm going to go up, down. You see the difference in the pressure of my pen? And I said, we'll just concentrate on the word hello tonight. Okay. Isn't that pretty cool that that was done with just a Crayola marker? Okay, so there's our hello. I personally, I don't really follow all the rules of calligraphy, mostly because I don't really like to use a brush pens. So there's my hello. If you guys wanted to change that up a little bit, and you want to do what's called like faux calligraphy, we're just going to write, I'm going to try to write it big. This is a really light pen, so you might not see it at first. But I'm writing hello. Notice I'm picking up my pen in between all of my letters. Nothing is being connected right now. Okay, I'll hold it up. So can you guys see that? It's really light. So there's my hello. Here's where the really cool part comes in. And we're going to talk about all those upward and downward strokes in a minute. But this would be a downward stroke. And I'm just going to fill that in. There's a lot of really fun things you could do with this. Now, when I come down from my L to my E, I'm going to connect that loop right there. So they actually look like they're connected. And then if they don't, you just go back through. Remember, this is faux. So now it looks like this. All right, you see those little loops? So now this is super, super fine point pen. And this is, you guys, really therapeutic to do. I could just color in these lines like kind of for hours. Oh, I forgot the H. Okay. So I'm coloring that in. So I made you guys a couple of fast forward movies to watch later, because this, although when people do their really pretty lettering, it looks like they just breeze through it. This really takes a long time. Each letter takes a little bit. We're gonna go through and make the H, because I forgot about that. I'm gonna make it curve down a little bit. Okay. So now you can see the difference. Can you see it now? If you guys are watching, comment. Do you see the difference in between that when I added the thickness and thinness to the lines? So there's my hello now after I went in and added this. I'm gonna do one more hello, same way. I'm gonna go fast, so this is probably gonna be a little sloppy, sorry. But you see I'm picking up my pen in between each. Basic hello again. Okay, now I'm gonna go through same thing and put these lines in like I did with the other one. Okay. Okay, do you see the hello there now? I'm not gonna fill in the lines thick like I did this time. This time I'm gonna do something really fun. And you know what, I'll do this really fast, big with the Crayola, because I think it'll give you a better idea. So I'm just putting little stripes instead of filling that in. Okay. Can you see the difference now between the two? And I'll do it really quickly with, I'm gonna go with the medium. I'm gonna go with teal this time, but I'm gonna go with the medium marker. And we're gonna do the same thing. This one I'm actually going a little thicker and thinner with. It's a great time, you guys, to clear out your marker drawers. Okay, so now if I wanted to go through, thicken that up, Everywhere where there's a downstroke, I went a little too thick on that one. So we're gonna just fill that in. Okay, there you go. So, that's your basic hello. I'm gonna try the iPad again because I wanna show you guys another quick drill. I'm gonna go through this really fast so I can give you guys a little something to do. So what you wanna do if you wanna try to do the faux calligraphy is you wanna write out your whole alphabet, and then you wanna go back through, and as you're doing it, you will see where your upstrokes are and your downstrokes. So, let's see if I lay this down. I'm gonna remove that. If you guys are watching and you comment, tell me if you can see this. Okay, so I'm just writing my cursive, going through the alphabet really quickly. And now, I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, that went really fast. Oh, I made a mistake. Sorry, guys. So I did it twice. I went through with my red pen and I labeled all the upstrokes and all the downstrokes so that when I went through, I can then understand which lines I need to make thicker and which lines I need to make thinner. So I went and did block printing because I want to show you something really fun with that. And then now we've got faux calligraphy. And this is where I went through and thickened up all those lines. See that? So now you would go through and make yourself an alphabet and then just thicken up all your downstrokes. So those are pretty fun drills to do. I showed you block lettering. Block lettering can be a lot of fun. So we're just gonna write hello really quickly with our block lettering. If you wanna do block lettering, block printing, let me just show you this really quickly too. Here's another drill that you can do. Oop, did my iPad die? All right, here's the block printing one because I think this is kind of fun to watch. Oh, that's faux lettering. Okay, this is not working so well. All right. Here's what you would want to do if you wanted to practice block writing. You just practice going up, down, left, right. It's just a series of lines. And this is to help you see if you're more comfortable drawing up or down. I personally am more comfortable drawing down. So this helps you do block lettering. And really quickly, we're going to do just a plain old block lettering hello. You use the lines on your notebook paper. Oops, you want to spell hello right. Okay, basic hello right. Now I'm going to do, and I'm going to space my letters out a little bit. I'm going really fast, so you guys, this is going to be a little sloppy. I apologize. Okay, you want to widen up this side. Okay, and this is how hello looks. With block printing. So we've got plain old block printing, we've got hello. You can change the thickness and thinness of your letters. I should have done this with the skinnier one. Okay. Another one. We talked about our, I'm going to make this one be faux and just add that in myself. This is really, really messy. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to exaggerate the thick lines for you so you can see where all your thick lines are. And you just go back through and smooth it out. Okay? There's another hello. And this is kind of my favorite. And I'm gonna just write the word art. Because this is just something fun if you guys are wanting to experiment. I'm gonna go ahead and use this highlighter, and I'm gonna go through and outline. So this is where the creative and creative lettering comes in. Okay. There you go. I'm going to show you really quickly how this pen works. So that's pretty good. Okay, so there's the dollar store pen. And that's about it for tonight. I was going to show you, but I don't have them in front of me, what a chisel tip looks like really quickly. In case you guys find a little chisel tip, you can actually write. You see how that goes? Use the point and then push down, and it gives you a nice you ran out of paper. All right, so there you have it. So if you guys want, we'll put the videos in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. You guys should tune in tomorrow night because they're going to be doing a class on bullet journaling, and creative lettering and bullet journaling go really well together. So that should be a lot of fun. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good night. Bye. I'll see you Thursday. By the way, we're going to be chalk painting, making your own homemade chalk paint. Bye.